On the hour, rugbyleague.com news. Brought to you by Thomson Reuters, the global leader for news.
Coming up, Warrington's George Williams races the clock to take the field against the Robins in Cup final. Star fullback Jack Welsby in danger of missing the rest of the season with St Helens, and Darley Cherry-Evans back in the spotlight as he looks to save his place in the Queensland Origin side. But first up, in the UK, Warrington and England captain George Williams is racing the clock to be fit for Saturday's Challenge Cup final. In his BBC column, Williams reckons it's been the longest 6 or 7 weeks of his life, getting fit and ready to play against Hull KR at Wembley. He says he's been running for the past 3 or 4 weeks and that the recovery from his ankle injury has been going really well, but Williams admits it's a race to be fit for the final. He's also heaped praise on the performance staff at Warrington, in particular Nick Murphy, the club physio, and Adi Gardner, the head of performance. And as part of his recovery, Williams spending every day in a hyperbaric chamber to speed up the process, which he admits he did not enjoy. Meanwhile, St Helens have been whacked by a double injury blow with fullback Jack Welsby and winger Lewis Murphy set for lengthy spells on the sidelines. Star fullback Welsby has had surgery to fix a knee problem after being forced off the field last Friday night when they got smashed by the Robins in one of the matches that we call Live and Free right here on rugbyleague.com. Welsby expected to miss up to 16 weeks of the campaign, which would suggest that we may not even see him again this season in clubland. Winger Murphy suffered a quad injury in the same game and is expected to be sidelined for 8 weeks. In the Southern Hemisphere, round 14 of the NRL kicks off in Newcastle with the Thursday night fixture between the Knights and Manly, who are 15th and 7th on the table respectively. Many observers saying another big game from Manly captain Darley Cherry-Evans would go a long way to saving him from getting the chop from the Queensland State of Origin side. Meanwhile, suspended Bulldogs player Satili Tupouniua could be out longer than expected. That's after he suffered a hamstring problem at training as the table toppers prepare to take on Parramatta. And in country rugby league in Queensland, the fallout continues after Central West failed to meet its obligations in sending a team to the 47th Battalion Carnival over the King's birthday long weekend. The Teamsters had to be a late scratching because too many players pulled out. It's understood the league is now considering the suspension of 6 players from 3 clubs, with Game 1 of the local finals between the Alpha Brumbies and the Tigers at the Longreach Showgrounds now just over a week away. I'm Jason Costigan, and that's the latest in news on rugbyleague.com.